Bit of lunch in the cricketers and now back onto our trail. We reckon we're about halfway round this walk. So we have got a short stretch here on the A285 Chichester Petworth Road. Probably Guildford, I suppose, isn't it? It's Guildford.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we turn off very shortly, I think. Here we are. We can cross now. You can see a little public footpath sign and we're back on the yellow route again. There you go, look. A little yellow marker on the public footpath. Even though it says Burton Park Private. Always good to get off the main road. Denise has just pointed out that little blue sign down there. It says sample point, so it makes you wonder whether this is some sort of area of interest. I know it's on the estate, so perhaps they monitoring various
nukes or something.
Yeah,
you know, maybe there's something there that's.
We're going to hang a left here. As you can see, Burton Park is private and goes on further, and there is the public footpath signs with the little yellow pointers.
So a bit of a ramble through there.
We're hoping we're going to come across West Burton Lakes in a minute. It looks like it. Earlier on in this video, I saw a white building in the distance. It looks like we might be coming up to it again soon. Just noticed this to our left on this path we're walking on, a little church in the distance there. But don't think we're going to get near that one. God, this is so difficult trying to turn slowly and not get told off by Diane when she watches it on the television. See the house there? I'm pretty sure that's the building we saw from a distance earlier, Denise. Actually, you could be right. I remember years ago there was because when you think about it, if we carried on up 285 and then took a right down towards West Burton, that could well hang round toward this direction. And I know there was a school down there many years ago. Whether there still is or not, I don't know.
It doesn't list it.
Ah.
How silly is that?
Oh, that's a different church, yeah.
It's a different church.
Yeah, didn't see this one.
Wonder if that's their private church.
It could be, couldn't it? It's fenced off.
Straight on Burton Park.
Footpath goes that way on the blue route. We're back on the yellow, it seems. We're wondering whether this is a private church. Maybe that's the estate offices, Bar Lavington estate offices over there.
Huge.
That, no idea. Wonder if it's open. Ah, this is St Richard's, Burton Park. Parish Communion at 1000 hours on the following Sundays in 2024. And lo and behold, it's open. St Richard's Church is open. Oh.
Oh, wow.
When them that have the rule over them, 1636 that is, isn't it?
Look at the scripts up there.
Yeah. This is a little find, isn't it? I'll do that from the other end when I come back.
Let us have grace, whereby we may
Some of the writing's not the easiest to read, is it?
Reverence and godly fear. Oh wow.
What does that say? Worship the Lord in the beauty of...
Holy.
Oh, holiness. I don't know.
The byline is the body of Anne Bid. They do it so you of the most deservedly beloved wife of Richard Boodable, Esquire, and daughter to... Wow.
Well, I've never seen this church before. Oh. Right. Here lieth the body of Sir William Goring Barr, who departed this life on the 29th of February 1723 in his 65th year. I would like to read that, but I can't. Right, fascinating little church. Well, there's another view of St Richard's Church, and it's a really fascinating little church. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can quite squeeze round there. Well, that little church of St Richard's Church was a fascinating little visit. Didn't even know it was on our route. That is definitely the building we saw earlier on this morning from a distance, and my guess is it's the Barr Lavington estate offices. If anybody does watch the video, I don't suppose they will because it'll be far too long, but if anyone does watch the video and they know whether that's the offices or not, let us know. Yeah. Diane would be fascinated with the old building. She loves quirky buildings with weird chimney pots and weird windows.
He is the happier one and really is trying to stave off the...
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, yeah, he bought her a set of golf clubs and he's taken her up the driving range. It's a bit big for her at the moment still, but yeah, she loves it. Oh my word, what a wonderful tree. Here we are again, the nutty tree man. Oh, look at that. That's got some character. I don't know what it is with me. Perhaps I was a tree in a previous lifetime. Look how big it is, Denise. Come and stand in front of it and then it might give some idea.
Oh my gosh, that's magnificent.
Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it?
Look how gnarly it is.
Yeah, I love it. I love a good tree.
But I didn't realise there was another bit.
Yeah, I reckon we're going to come to the lakes soon.
It should be there.
So quiet and peaceful. Oh, it says private there. It might say private, but there is a right of way. See, private, stay on public right of way.
I'm trying to get one.
A nice little area to live in. Some nice properties here, probably cost a shilling or two. Westfield Lodge and Claremont House only. I mean, a lot of this stuff I never even knew existed out here to be. Are we carrying on down here then?
I think we might be, because that looks as if it goes.
Yeah, it goes
right
around
down,
there, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just saw one of them tiny little yellow marker arrows that points in this direction, so we're pretty sure we're on the right route. As you can see, it's a public right-of-way, but it passes through privately owned land. Please keep strictly to the marked public footpaths and bridleways, which is what we've been doing. Sadly, there's a lot of strimming going on here, which is obviously takes away the peace and quiet of the area. Look at that. I expect this runs into the lakes, Denise.
Oh, there we go.
Ah.
We might not be able to walk around it or whatever, but that's definitely one of the pretty view.
Well, that's Burton Park, and it's private. Beautiful lake. It looks more like marshland now. You can see, I mean, obviously you've got that water running down into there, so that's almost looks like an old river course, doesn't it, that's grown over.
It does.
Yeah, it's overflow water, isn't it, from the lake. Yeah.
Although is that straight?
Well, that looks like where we would probably go. I see no. Let's just check and make sure there's nothing here, that there isn't two paths. Yeah, so okay, you do bear off to the left here. Haha. I might have to find another route. I went off road there a little bit to avoid the mud. Denise is wearing wellies. I've got walking boots on, but that looked a bit deep there. All right there now.
Yes, I think it's dry in the high.
Got a bit of water running down here, so if you are walking here, you may, well, you definitely want a good pair of walking boots anyway, at the very least. Won't want to walk around here in a pair of nice trainers. Oh, we've got another 200 yards up through here, and it looks like it's all going up. Oh, it's certainly a little bit of a water course now, isn't it? Mind you, we've had exceptional amounts of rain over the last few months. Well, the signage is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are public footpaths again, and the yellow route. Got to cross this sort of driveway or whatever you want to call it, and carry on straight over.
Yes.
Just turn left onto Crouch Lane. Only on Crouch Lane. So we're only on Crouch Lane for a short time, just a couple of 100 yards or so, and then we turn right and come off the lane. Yep, turn right here. And it's marked again. Look, we're back onto the blue markings now. We've got a left turn coming up next in about 500 yards from where we turned onto this path.
So in 100 yards we're going towards the left.
Right, we're now going to turn right onto, apparently, the street. So we come out of that entrance by Sutton End House and turned right onto the street. You can see the street is very busy. We're still on the street. Where we turned back up off onto what they call the street, it was about a mile back to where we parked our cars. So there's probably not much of any interest along here now. But if there is, I've no doubt I'll stick the video on. I find it grossly unfair that for the last part of our walk, it should be on tarmac roads and with an uphill bit for the very last half a mile or so. It's going to be awful. A fair old route system there that my daughter just pointed out to me that I probably would have not noticed because I'm too busy puffing my way up this hill still. Well, we've made it back to the village we started from. Still not quite at the top of this hill yet though. Love hearing the birds singing. The old rectory up there. Our last waypoint on this walk is Sutton Church. The parish church of St John the Baptist, Sutton. I don't know if my dad was christened or not. I must check that out, but if he was probably christened here. And maybe it's possible that there's some ancestors buried here, Denise. Is it open? We will find out. And yes, it is open.
Big old organ.
Yeah.
But that belts out some noise.
I must see if I can find out whether my dad was christened. Because if he was, there's a very, very good chance it was here. I don't know what age he was when they moved from Sutton. I might have enough battery left just to get a little bit outside, perhaps. This video is going to be ridiculously long. And there's the yew tree. Always got to have a yew tree in the churchyard. And on the list of rectors there was one here in 1662. When they started keeping those records, who knows?
1881.
There.
Remember? Telephone box.
And we are back.
I knew did that.
Yeah, it's a really good walk. That's my little red Fiesta, so we are back. Thank God for that. I don't like finishing my walks on tarmac, particularly uphill. Well, we finished our walk back at the car and it's turned out 6 miles. Good walk though.